let's start first off with feeding. You say never feed your dog more than once. Why?
This is an interesting one. I mean, more than once in their life.
I should.
Vader wants to go. Vader's trying to get away. Sorry, you can go.
So this is similar to human intermittent fasting. So there's actually genuine research around the fact that if you feed your dog once a day, they will live longer, they're at a lower risk of cognitive decline, like doggy dementia, than if you feed them 2 or 3 times a day. So it helps to regulate their blood sugar, insulin release, and actually means their brain stays younger for longer.
Okay. Tip number 2, you'd never let your dog chase tennis balls.
Yeah, this is a big one. So a lot of dogs are absolutely ball obsessed. Ball is life. They obey the ball god, right? So they'll chase balls. That puts a lot of stress on their joints. You know, you'll see border collies down in the park just chasing ball after ball. They generally get early onset arthritis in their hips, in their knees from the forces on their joints. But probably the biggest thing is that the fur of a tennis ball is highly abrasive to be able to withstand hard courts when you're playing tennis. It'll actually wear down their teeth. And so ball-obsessed dogs often have worn-down teeth and again, sort of get that ageing of their teeth well before their time.
Because they chew on it, don't they? This is for our fish owners, I guess. You wouldn't use insect sprays around fish tanks.
I'd never use fly sprays. I'd never let off cockroach bombs or those flea bombs if you have a fish tank. Because the nervous system of fish works in a similar way to the way the nervous system and the nerve receptors of bugs do, like cockroaches and flies. So you'll actually
get a few floaters.
You will, yeah. It absorbs down through the water, and so if the fish tanks are in any way uncovered, even fish bowls, the chemicals actually get into the water and kill the fish quite quickly too.
That's a good warning. Now, to our pussycat owners, you'd never leave them alone for more than 24 hours.
It's probably a surprise for a lot of people. A lot of people think that cats are very independent, sometimes a bit aloof. All the research is now showing, this is my cat here giving me a massage.
A little scratch.
Cats actually experience a level of cortisol increase when we leave the house and leave them alone. They often double their cortisol when we leave the house, and they experience more separation anxiety than dogs do.
No way.
Actually, quite a lot more.
They seem so arrogant and aloof.
They like to give the impression they don't need you, but deep down they're broken. So if you look for toilet accidents or a little sneaky vomit or a bit of weight loss, or if they're licking themselves a lot, like Murphy was doing before, that is often a sign they're actually quite stressed and experiencing quite extreme separation anxiety. So 24 hours is the absolute limit. Don't go away for the weekend and just leave them without any sort of care or attention or